Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Trigkey Speed S mini PC. Now, this was furnished to me by the manufacturer a while back. I'm finally catching up to a lot of products, just haven't been physically able, unfortunately, to cover a lot of the stuff that was sent my way. But today we're finally going to look at this mini PC. And I have covered Trigkey products in the past. They make affordable, quality mini PCs. This is not a paid promotional video or anything like that. So under the hood on this tiny, what should be fairly silent machine, we've got an Intel Core i5-1035G1. That is a 10th gen i5 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, and a ½ terabyte SSD. We have Wi-Fi 6, it's not 6E, and that pretty much sums things up. Again, a really small system that if you're looking for something really compact, small form factor, and that is pretty much silent, and you know that you don't need more computing power, this may be exactly what you're looking for. And that's what I like about what Trigkey makes, is that they're constantly trying to up the ante with their incredibly compact machines. So the first thing we see, the actual Trigkey user manual, and then of course the system itself, which, as I mentioned, is tiny. And that's what I like about these. They are just, you could put them anywhere, and as long as you understand what you're getting, that this is not going to be something you're going to be, doing anything too intensive with. So, 4K video editing, not what you want to do. But if you just need something to have a functional PC, to browse the web, deal with, Microsoft Office, this is going to be more than enough. And then when it comes to gaming, if you're doing it on the cloud, well, then this is going to let you do that too. So we'll get to what the machine looks like. Let's just look at these accessories really quickly. We've got a HDMI cable. Nice that they include that. We have this mounting plate and the actual power brick, if you will, that you're going to connect to the wall. Pretty straightforward. And it does have a barrel pin connector, for those of you that are wondering. And that's pretty much everything, except for we've got another HDMI cable and some screws, extra screws just in case. And that's everything. Let's go ahead and put the packaging aside, and let's take a look at this little guy. They give you a warning during the system boot process. If you cannot log into your personal account, please turn off Wi-Fi and LAN, select the skip option, log into your personal account in the system. And they're telling you just to use the power adapter that comes with the product. Don't try to use anything else. Makes sense. And don't block the air inlets and outlets, because you do want this thing to be able to breathe, after all. Again, I love mini PCs. I think that they serve a great purpose. Yes, you could use a laptop in many cases, but I think these are often much better, make more sense. So you can see we've got 4 Phillips screws to get into the actual machine itself. And I think the design is nice, pretty straightforward. What appears to be ventilation there on the left side and the right. On the back of the unit, you can see we've got more ventilation and then all of your I/O. So hardwired LAN, 2 USB type A ports, 2 HDMI outs. That's why they gave us 2 HDMI cables. And then the DC port for that barrel pin connector to provide power to the system. On the front of the unit, we have our power button, our microphone, headphone combo jack, a Type-C port, and 2 more Type-A ports. And that pretty much sums it up. Again, I don't know presently, I don't know if they have this model. They may have already moved to the 11th gen. Remember, I did get this a while back. I'm playing catch up, but still want to honor, obviously, that I said I was going to cover it, and so here we are. So I will test this out and let all of you know. And who knows, maybe we'll be seeing an even newer model from Trigkey soon. Again, if you're in the market for something like this, like Intel's NUC, that's what you're looking at here. And it'll be interesting to see what the internals look like in terms of upgradability, all that good stuff. But adorable system. I like the I/O, and we've got an Intel 10th gen i5, so not a monster, but certainly a monster for sitting inside a tiny box like this. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them at that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe and please stay safe. Later.